Zombie. Again. Podcast.
What, you want me to sing?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes.
Alright then, welcome to another exciting episode of Zombie Again Podcast!
My name is Buddha.
Sideways, nigga.
Randy sliding down the banister once again.
Oh, damn.
For a minute there, he sounded like fucking that weirdo on the Dr. Pepper commercial.
Oh.
That shit cracks me up every time I hear it. I don't know why. Like, I crack up at that every fucking time.
What weed are you speaking of, baby?
See? It is, man. It's the sweet one.
All right, let's get into it.
Cherry. What?
Jesus Christ, man.
Let's get into it.
Right on.
All right, so this was a fucking crazy weekend for sports entertainment and mixed martial arts. Let's start off with WWE NXT TAKEOVER II.
Man.
I know you, Gus, you never got to see it.
I saw the, what's it called? The Brock and...
No, it's SummerSlam.
We're talking about the NXT TakeOver.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I didn't get to see that
Fuck,
at all.
man.
We'll get there in a minute.
You gotta watch it, man.
Okay,
Well, I don't have that channel for one. And then two, when it's on, I'm also here at the dojo.
Give me a computer and I'll hook you up.
I don't even got a computer right now.
Oh,
it's all. I got my phone, and that's all I got.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to do.
Sometime you have to come over, dude.
Yeah,
we'll
we're gonna have to
it.
figure out something.
Word.
Yeah, but anyways, Randy, what was your favorite match?
Dude, I can't even fucking say that I had a favorite match because I was entertained from bell to bell.
That was fucking awesome, wasn't it?
Like, I don't know what it is about NXT. Like, NXT is just entertaining. Like, to me,
They have fun. They have excitement.
God damn you. I mean, see, this is why we can't have nice things. I always say that every time I'm on here. But, like...
What are you talking about? My voice is so nice.
This episode brought to you by Dr. Pepper.
We're going to have to mute his microphone soon.
The sweet one, baby.
Either they're going to sponsor us or they're going to sue us, one or the other.
Oh, yeah. Well, knowing the sexual innuendos and undertones that he's giving out, I'm pretty sure
we're getting sued.
We're getting sued.
Talking about...
Did Prince Ramon dead?
Yes. He's going to make us some pancakes.
lives again!
He's going to make us some pancakes.
I'm sorry to all you Prince fans. Rest in peace, buddy.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
Some
All right.
pancakes.
But anyway, back to...
Let's get back to...
Okay. Well, honestly, man, I had such a great time watching the pay-per-view. Like, everything about that about NXT TakeOver was fucking spot on.
Did it seem like it, just kind of going into SummerSlam as well, didn't it seem like it ran smoother than SummerSlam? I didn't like the match, where they put the slide of the matches and SummerSlam as much.
Well, I mean, we'll tackle SummerSlam here in a little bit, but with the way they paced NXT, it's kind of like almost reminded me of old WCW.
Yeah,
in a way.
Like good WCW.
Like you had your first half. You had your first half.
What are you talking about? WCW was always good.
Well, not near the end though. You got fucking David Arquette as fucking your fucking champion.
Where everything had like a championship belt.
Even though I will say Ready to Rumble was funnier than Hell to Watch.
The janitor had a belt.
Yeah.
But anyway, like. You had your first half of the show, which were just like your main like grudge matches, and then we had God, who opened up the show? I can't remember.
Damn, I'm trying to remember who did open.
Oh fuck, who opened up the show?
I was about to tempt it to
God,
say
why the
it.
hell did we not get prepared for this shit?
The hell?
Like, you figured, like, doing this for so fucking long, you figured
In the
one of us
meantime-
at least be able to...
In the
be able to
meantime,
be-
while they
yeah.
look up stuff, I'm gonna sing for y'all.
Go ahead.
Oh, there was one night.
Was it Austin Aries and It was Austin Aries. Was it Austin Aries?
Austin Aries and No Way Jose.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm singing, I
I mean, they
interrupted,
had
sorry.
like a small... They had a small build-up, you know, but that was just mainly to push establish Aries as an all-around just heel.
Yeah.
But, if anything, the match was really good.
It was
I
a good
was
match.
really entertained. I mean, you know,
I love Austin Aries. So.
yeah, Austin Aries is just... He's good. And
Oh,
No
wait,
Way
they-
Jose
so
is...
NXT got Austin
Yeah, they got
Aries?
awesome
Yep.
dudes.
Oh,
They're,
shit.
Oh,
they're,
no,
they're like
your
ROH
next, the next
light.
thing we're going to talk about is going to blow your fucking mind, dude, for real. But, like, yeah, the whole match was great. You know, the whole build-up was good. And they finished it out clean, which, you know, they had Austin Aries go over. And, you know, all in all, I mean, I think that's going to be the end of that beef. And then they're just going to probably do something else with No Way and with Austin Aries. And then we'll see what goes on from there.
Yeah.
The next match,
That was Ember Moon versus Billy Kay.
that was a nice little
Her
debut.
fucking Ember's fucking finisher off the fucking top rope was sick.
That was pretty cool.
That was
yeah.
sick.
Yeah, that was a good
Turned
debut.
it was like turned into a stunner.
Yeah, like her debut was like really good. I mean, I really like Billie Kay as well. I mean,
Yeah.
she's a pretty good NXT wrestler. I mean, but overall, I mean, that match was good. Set a good tone. You know, it was just there to debut to
Yeah, it was a
showcase
short
Ember.
match,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was there to showcase Ember Moon. You know, and Billie Kay. They just had Billie Kay. You know, try to establish her, had put her over. You know, and all in all, I thought it was nice. The only thing that kind of bothers me about the Ember Moon thing is she kind of reminds me of like Melina from Mortal Kombat with her whole her whole entrance and stuff with the mask and shit.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of reminds me of that. But speaking of Mortal Kombat characters, Hideo Itami, I don't know if you know who that is, but every time he comes out since he's been back from his injury, and he comes out like with that yellow and black setup. Every time I see that, I just think Scorpion.
Holy shit, they got Scorpion.
I just think, get over here, and I'm just like, come here. So now with Ember Moon debuting, we got Melina, Katana, Jade, whatever you want to call her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with the red eyes, I would probably go with Melina, but that would imply that Ember Moon has a butterface. But
Yeah.
that's neither here nor there. But that's just a joke. And then the next one, I know he's gonna pop for the.
Goodbye, female fans.
I know Sidewayzzz is gonna pop for this, but you know what? I don't think he knows who this is. Bobby Roode made his debut in NXT.
Sounds familiar.
He was in TNA.
He was in TNA.
Big.
He was a
part
big
of
guy in TNA. He
Like an early
He was,
TNA?
yeah. Do you remember?
America's Most Wanted.
Okay, yeah. All right, now
you might also remember him from Team Canada.
Team Canada and no, he was America's Most Wanted. What the fuck am I thinking?
No,
that's James Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there was Team Canada.
No, he was in Beer Money, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was Beer Money. That's
Yeah.
why I kept
Yeah.
thinking America's Most Wanted because
Yeah.
he was with James Storm
Yeah.
in Beer Money. But yeah, he made his debut against
It's fucking theme song.
Glorious.
Glorious.
It's great, dude. It fits him so well, dude. And he plays such a good fucking heel. He's such an asshole.
Yeah.
He had that crowd hating him.
Oh yeah.
And I loved every fucking second of it, dude.
Yeah.
And then he went up against was it Arn?
Arn Anderson?
Yeah.
And versus
Andrade
Almas.
Almas, yeah.
Which he's
Johnson.
a good guy too. I mean, he's an awesome Mexico wrestler. They were working him as the whole undefeated thing, but they had him lose to Bobby Roode to establish him.
Yeah.
And then
We're not gonna have him lose his first match.
And then we go into the next half, which is nothing but strap matches.
Yep.
First one was the NXT tag match against the
Revival.
the Revival versus Johnny Gargano and
Tommaso
Ciampa. That match was great.
That
match was awesome. You know, and I've seen Ciampa work in the Indies.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And dude, the guy, he's just fun to watch. Mm-hmm. You know, I think the last show I seen him. Well, I wasn't at the show, but I seen a recording on YouTube. He did a booking at BCW, which was Beer City Championship, Beer City Wrestling out in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah, he did a show with oh god, I can never remember. There's so many fucking indie guys. I call them Jet
Jaguar?
Jet. Well, anyway,
Jet Li?
They had. He did a match with BCW.
Jared Moto?
Shut the
I
fuck
made
up.
that last name up, by the way.
But like he did a match with BCW, and it was a real comedic match. And he was just an all around like.
He can do both.
Yes, he's an awesome guy. But like, I mean, they still want to keep the straps on the Revival because the Revival are a fucking awesome heel tag team. All in all, that was a great match. And then, I mean, you got anything else to add? Because I'm just rambling.
No, I'll add something
go
real quick.
Go ahead.
Randy, by the way, eating Taylor Swift / Arby's. I don't know. That's just a throwback to our last episode.
We ain't ever getting back together.
No.
The last episode we have with Randy, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We got the beef. We got the meat.
So now that I added my not important thing,
let's just point the fact that our guest is just a complete fat ass.
Well, because like
Madison.
I just had to say something because in this segment I'm gonna be basically quiet as fuck.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, but I'm like taking over a match or
no,
it's something.
no. I thought the Revival and Gargano and Tommaso match was a good match. It was. I mean, WWE for a while there was not known for its tag matches. It usually was like some crappy. Let's throw these two guys together and put them out there.
Yeah,
they didn't really build up their tag matches, so it's nice to see that they are taking a little bit more respect with it and they are building them up. Even like at this, what they call the Little League stage, or not the Little League, but the minor league stage.
You're right though, because like the few tag teams they had like finally go over. It was almost like oh shit. Mistake kind of deal.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we'll just capitalize on the mistake we did.
Yeah. It's like you and you over there.
Yeah.
Go up there.
Well, we could thank Theodore Long for that. Always coming in. We're gonna put you in a tag match, player.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a tag match.
But the match I thought was the best match was probably that next match.
Asuka versus Bayley.
Yeah, that.
You want to talk about the pinnacle of like great women wrestling?
Yeah.
Those two put women wrestling on notice.
Yeah.
These two are going to be future Hall of Famers, like flat out.
I don't doubt that at all.
I mean, especially with Asuka. Asuka's a very unique wrestler. She kind of almost reminds me. She's like a female version of Shinsuke.
Oh yeah.
The way she portrays herself, the way she is in the ring. Very. You just notice her. So like she like demands she's got a presence that's just demanding that you are watching her. Bayley, on the other hand, Bayley's got that.
She's such a babyface. She is such.
They're never going to do her heel.
You can't.
There's no way.
There's no fucking way you could do it.
There's no way.
But I mean, like that again. That's going to like when you think of women's wrestling in WWE, unless you're thinking of like Trish or Lita. Or Jacqueline, all the we said before.
Yeah,
you don't think of, that. After that, you think of like, unfortunately, the Bellas, fucking Tori.
But even like that, because you go back to the Tori, all that era and stuff like that. All those honestly, in some sense, they were all mistakes. In some sense,
yeah,
it was like, Vince never thought that they were going to pop like the way they popped.
Trish, I think, learned on her own.
Yeah,
she wasn't.
Well, a lot of them did. What's it called?
No, a lot of them. No,
at that time, a lot of them ended up basically learning wrestling as they went into the business. They weren't wrestlers beforehand. They were fucking fitness models and shit.
I think that's kind of hard.
Was.
I think that's kind of hard to believe, just
Lita.
Because I just think. That's
Lita was a legit wrestler though.
She was.
No, I just think that's kind of hard to believe because, given my experience with wrestling, it does. And this is just speaking from experience. I don't know if it's everywhere, but even if you want to be a valet, you're in training. Because when I first started, there was a guy that was training with us, and he ended up being like one of the biggest like heel managers in the Midwest. Mm-hmm. And he was in the ring training and stuff like that. Even one of the referees, it's like I'm one of the good friends of Jason Weaver. I mean, he's one of the most charismatic like POW referees in POW. I mean, unfortunately, he had to hang it up because he had things he wanted to pursue. That's more power to him. But